Oh man.
Let's go.
Man, oh man.
All right, welcome into Sunday Night Live. That right there is a very worried JuJu Gotti, who's wearing, yes, a split house Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles jersey. Right now, we are in the midst of overtime in a game that just saw a 60-yard field goal get made by Jake Elliott in the rain in Philly. And the Bills right now have the ball driving down in overtime. JuJu Gotti, put me in your space of mind right now.
My space of mind is pass interference. There'll be a flag sometimes should be called, but sometimes it's your cousin that's making the play. So good play, cuzzo. Oh my God.
Incomplete pass then.
Look, my heart, I can't breathe for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cuzzo. Oh my goodness. Look. This broadcast, this show, this Sunday Night Live will be heavily led by 10-Day Tony because my heart is outside of my chest right now. I'm trying the best I could do. You know what I mean? I'm giving it the best that I got. After a wonderful day of football, a wonderful day of first down, of wonderful CJ Stroud versus the Jaguars today. Oh my God. That was a great game. That was the Tony Bowl, in my opinion.
It was the Tony Bowl.
It was.
I wish it had a different ending. I wish we had more of an ending like the one we're having today, because that game went down to the wire. CJ Stroud took him back, had him in a 58-yard field goal, and Amendola, who missed a 50-some-odd yarder earlier in the game, hits the crossbar. He needed another foot off the crossbar, and it would have been
not even a foot, bro.
Like
he
6
needed
inches.
Even 6 is the much. Imagine 2 more inches to the upwards.
Just right over.
Right,
you see the nose of the football to hit over and go.
Right, pause. It's like, bro, that's one of the most heartbreaking things that could happen to a young kicker. I hope he keep his mind right. Know that, man, you made it to the NFL. Don't let this discourage you. That was a hell of a kick. You was right on the money. Just like stuff that happens whenever you're doing Sunday Night Live show with the boy 10-Day Tony. Salute to the chat also.
Always.
By the way.
First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to the team. We love you guys. We hope you had a good holiday. We had a lot of football being played on Thanksgiving, on Black Friday. All that we'll get to in a little bit. I think outside of the game that we are live watching right now, which Stephon Diggs just dropped a pass. Good defense there by James Bradbury. 3rd and 9 right now. Buffalo's got the ball 3rd and 9 in overtime. So we're waiting for people to trickle in after watching this game. But we wanted to get the live reaction on one of the better games of the year.
Oh, wow. Look, nobody circles the wagons. Fly, Eagles, fly. This game is a perfect example of why these are my favorite 2 teams in the entire universe. This is, oh my God, this might be one of the games of the year, in my opinion, so far.
I agree. It's not even over yet, and it's already one of the games of the year.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm usually bringing it more than this. I'm usually more attentive, but this has never happened before on Sunday Night Live. This has never been happened in the history of Sunday Night Live. We all have a live game where someone's heart is being ripped out of his chest and stomped on it. Oh my God. Josh Allen throwing air balls to nobody. Not a damn soul. Which is another Achilles heel. Imagine this game without that interception.
Yeah.
That Josh threw in the opposing territory. It's like if he can cut that Achilles heel out of his game, bro, he'll be through the roof. And he already is. So salute to Josh.
And imagine too if there wasn't the fumble between Kenny Gainwell and Jalen Hurts that put him right back in where Diggs caught that touchdown. This would be a completely different game too. So it goes both ways. Like those turnovers cut both ways. But
yeah, they do.
2nd and 10 right now, where we're watching right now, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, man. This is a gritty game, dog. No pun intended. Like this game is so hard to be in. Salute to Benjamin Rose. Salute to Thadia Henriquez. Salute Jamal Greer.
Brusco,
Jacoby Walker. Brusco. Ernest McCann. who that Jimmy? Man, look, them things going fast. Jimmy Hubbard Vogel. Salute, my brother. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Shot Johnson, we see you. Got to know, man. Holy moly, this game is
all right.
It's tearing my heart away. Backstreet Boys.
We're in an unprecedented space right now because Sunday Night Live has never been like what the MMA hangouts are, which is us just kicking it, watching fights, reacting to these fights. We usually have skin in the game for those, but this is like ultimate skin in the game for JuJu Gotti right now.
Right.
We're just laying out.
Oh my goodness. And this rain is not helping nobody, not a damn soul. Holy mackerel.
I'm just surprised that Elliott was able to kick a 60-yarder in the conditions with the wind, with the rain, with the wet grass, all that. Goat he kicker. Still hit it, and he could have been good from 65.
Right, goat kicker, showing his bona fides today. Pause. So definitely, I'm not distracted, y'all. I'm so distracted right now that is crazy. I'm here, but I'm there, and it's Josh Allen scrambling on another one. Please don't be hurt, brothers. Thank God it's not been a lot of injury. As I say that, it's not been a lot of injuries in this game today because, oh my God, as soon as I say that, I'm not even gonna say this out loud.
Is that Jalen Carter? Is that 98?
We're gonna review some of these games during this downtime. Steelers versus Bengals.
Steelers.
Did you expect the Bengals quarterback to come out looking how he looked today? How did you feel?
I was surprised. I thought that Jake Browning was decent at Washington. I think that having Joe Burrow to kind of guide you and be there with you, kind of help you out in certain things is good, but he's not Joe Burrow. And I'm happy that they fired Matt Canada, that the Steelers fired Matt Canada, got 400 yards for the first time in 50 games, which was insane. And all of a sudden, Pat Freiermuth came out, had a $120. You know, Pickens looked good. Najee looked good. Steelers, I don't know what to tell you, bro. What are they, 7-3, 7-4? 7-4. It's like they just continue to win.
Do you think Kenny Pickett is their guy? Do you think that that's the man that they should rest get the keys to Pittsburgh for the time being?
Nah. Keep looking.
Yeah.
You can't give me a guy with 2 gloves and expect me to be like, that's my franchise guy. That's just me. That's what the analytics tell me. If you got 2 gloves, I don't have a quarterback. Period. That's it. That goes for everybody down the line. I'm sorry. If you got 2 gloves, you're not my quarterback. Respectfully, though.
Yeah. He showed a lot of heart today. But yeah, the Steelers got the job done. A ugly win, but it was a win nevertheless. Then the game, like we said, the Jaguars-Titans, man, bruh.
That was the AFC South Championship game, even though I think it's split now. They're 1-1, and now it's basically just a race to who has the better record. But CJ Stroud is getting to that point where, like Mahomes, like Hurts, like Dak sometimes, like Josh Allen, that's a quarterback I want to see play well.
Right.
Like anytime he's on, I'm like, all right, let me go check out what he's doing because he's just playing so well right now. 3rd and 7, by the way. Quick downtime for this play. Josh rolls out. Ooh, threw it to nobody. Was that a route?
This is what I'm gonna say about the brother Gabriel Davis,
who came home this year, by the way.
Oh my God, it's a lot of moments. It's a lot of these moments for Gabe Davis where you just put your hands on your head and be like, brother.
Oh wow. He was running a flag instead of the post, and Josh threw the post to nobody because he was one-on-one by himself with the safety.
And that was 3rd down, so now they're doing the field goal. With Tyler Bass, that would have been game. That would have been game. Yeah, that would have been game over. Buffalo Bills need this win so bad. The Eagles.
Jalen Carter almost got a paw on that one again, by the way. He blocked that first one from Bass earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Colts, Buccaneers. Wow. I mean, they wore them great jerseys today, bro. I think they should throw them great jerseys in the trash can.
Yeah, what were those? I kept watching. I was like, what team is this? I'm like, oh, it's the Bucs.
Like, whoever designed them jerseys, bro. Not the pewter, the all pewter truckers. Nah, bro.
That ain't it, Bucks. That ain't it, Tampa. I I'm continued to be happy by Baker playing well and seeing him fit some throws in that I didn't expect him to. He's played really well this season in a quiet league, in a quiet game with a team that's kind of not that good. It's been fun to see Baker play well.
It has. And it's been fun to see Gabe Davis just be himself, just like Gabe Davis,
too, bro. He's had a good game today.
He had a good game for sure so far, but here he is in all his splendor. Gabriel Davis.
They're actually putting up the AFC playoff picture right now. Chiefs 8-3, Jags 8-3, Dolphins 8-3, and I was missing a team. Who else was 8-3? I think the Ravens maybe.
Yeah, the Ravens play tonight. They got a big one against the Chargers tonight.
Big game tonight. Big game tonight.
I can see the Ravens losing that game. I can see the Chargers winning this game for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Other than they do. Because Brandon Staley, like, bruh, if they don't fire it, I'm going to wait till after this game. If they lucky they didn't play the game already, because I would have gave some jokers of the weeks out. The phone would have been ringing. But, dog, Brandon Staley, dog, I don't understand how he gets to keep his job and be this incompetent. They got so many losses within 3 points, like coaching decisions type losses, in my opinion. So for him to have his job, they definitely need to win this game. If he loses this game, you can guarantee he's out of the door. But I think he should regardless.
What have you thought? What have you thought about? Just we touch back here. We just saw Jalen Hurts take a QB sneak up for like 8 yards. What have you been thinking about Jalen Hurts this game? He's had moments where he's looked not great, and then he has moments where he throws balls like the one he threw to Zacchaeus at the back of the end zone. That was a beautiful throw. Like it's so frustrating with him sometimes because if it's there, right? He has it in him. He just sometimes like disappears.
Yeah, it's there, but the defense, hell of a job by the Buffalo defense. The hurt, banged up Buffalo defense. They're doing a good job on them. And then the elements don't necessarily help without that rain and slippery. And then you got goofballs being goofballs. So I think him being, like you said, him showing them flashes between him and Zacchaeus and him and the Smith, little Batman.
Yeah,
he there. I think it's just this game is one of them games where you're gonna have to find a way to gut this out, like some kind of way.
Yeah, 9-1, and San Francisco 8-3, Dallas 8-3. They play the next 2 games. Philly does against San Francisco and Dallas.
Yeah,
so it's big games coming up.
They probably gonna spank Dallas. I don't know why I feel that way, but they're probably spank Dallas just because Dallas is gonna be due for one. Because right now, like you said, this is always the season, the part of the season where Dak for MVP. Is it so? Say it ain't so. Look at that numbers and look at this Joker numbers.
And then all of a sudden, 3 bad games in a row, 6 picks in 2 games, and you're like, ooh, what happened there? Oh, he started playing real teams. Gotcha. Okay. They can't just play the Giants and the commies every week.
Aaron Rodgers discount double checking. Wow. Little Batman to the rescue yet again. Jalen Hurts. Hell of a quarterback. 3 touchdowns today.
4. He's got the running one too.
Yeah. And my dog got on some green and white 12s.
Fire.
Kelly green and white 12s.
Hey, come fire. On, I saw those and I was like, damn.
Bro, you got to dig it. Like you can't help but dig it, man.
That's that player exclusive Jordan Brand deal.
Right.
He's like, yeah, let me get the 12s. Let me get the 12s, Kelly Green. And they're like, we got you.
Right. And put this shirt next to it when you print it. Make sure the color is the exact green. Before I know something. But yeah, Saints Falcons today. Hey, Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder tried his damnness to give that game to the Saints, but they just wouldn't take it away from him. The Battle of the Goofs.
Atlanta somehow is going to win that division with a losing record.
Bruh,
I believe it. They're 5-6 right now, winning the division.
Right. That's because, look, the Saints, they not – Derek Carr thought he was better than this. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, when he got moved to the Saints, I thought he was a better quarterback than what he's displaying. Like, at sometimes I be thinking, let's just leave Taysom Hill in there and just let Derek –
see what
I don't know, pass out some Gatorades or something. Like, Yeah, between them and the goofy Panthers, and is that a fumble? Is that a catch and a fumble, or is that just a catch or an incomplete pass? I mean, the referees they're doing a hell of a job today anyway. They'll mess it up some kind of way. But between the Panthers, the Saints, and the goofy also Buccaneers, the Buccaneers with them jerseys, I can see the Falcons just they can, bro. The weakest division. You remember you said that the Seahawks was the weakest people to lead the division.
Yeah.
Exhibit A.
Exactly. Move over, Seahawks. We got a new team in town.
Right. Desmond Ridder so bad, bro. Like he does so good in time, but it's like brain fart moments where you like, why did you throw that? What possessed you to be this man that you're being in front of all these kids that came to the game? Like, nah, bro.
At least Bijan came out and started playing well, which is good.
Yeah, he did.
Gave him the ball. That's a good change because they've been trying to not give him the ball for some reason after being a number one pick.
Right.
That bro, when you got 5 field goals for the Saints, just pack it up. Season's over.
Goofy.
It's over. Right. Season's over. Just put Taysom Hill in. Do something else. I don't want to see
Taysom Hill out there looking like Joe Theismann. Right. Taysom Hill looking like the best player in the world, man.
Joe Theismann mixed with Tim Tebow, mixed with whoever you want. And I'm glad if we never talk about another Saints game ever again.
I'm good. We can do that. We can make a pact here.
All right. No more.
No matter what happened,
they will never matter. The Saints will never matter.
We can report on Jameis Winston. We can report on Jameis Winston.
If Jameis comes in, we're back.
We're back for sure. I'm with you.
Another game that absolutely nobody watched: Giants and Patriots.
Bro, I had that game on. I didn't even see the game. I don't even remember looking at the quarters change. I don't remember somebody scoring a touchdown in that game. I looked back and Stevenson got one miraculously. Thank you. Salute to my fantasy squad.
Yeah, Stevenson got one.
Right. That game was like, wow. And then the boy does it again.
Come on.
You feel me? W's. That's all my boy stacking up, man. My, oh my.
DeVito does it again. Giants win 10-7 in a game. Again, nobody watched. I barely watched. I think what's my man? Scott Hansen was going through the first like 10 possessions of each team. It was punt, 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 turnover, punt, 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 punt. That was the first half. I was like, damn, this shit is trash.
Damn. Swift. Salute to the boy Swift, man. I don't mean Taylor. DeAndre.
Hey.
Big Ryan.
He's been such a big addition for them. Imagine.
Yeah.
The Lions were like, nah, we don't want DeAndre Swift. We'll give him to a team that almost won the Super Bowl before we actually use him on our team.
Right. That was a big drop by Gabriel Jeffrey Davis on the other end. Or misread, whatever.
Yeah. Misrun route. Like you said, Panthers, Titans,
Holy
another
moly.
game nobody cared about.
Fly, Eagles, fly. It happened.
Wow, Hurts. Hurts, quick one too.
Yeah.
The thing is, me and you were Eagles
like
fans.
A trend.
Me and you were Eagles.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
For Shizzle, I'm definitely good, but I'm definitely hurt as well.
Yeah.
Because somebody had to lose this game. And damn it, it's the ones that's now 6-6.
Still in striking distance though. Still
in striking distance because the people around you are the goofy of all goofy.
Correct.
I don't trust nobody around, but Gabe Davis, my brother, go with God, as he goes with you. Hey man, and on the other hand, look at my boys, Jalen Hurts with the Kelly Green 12s.
Best cleats I've seen this year, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. These are the
Kelly
top
Green 12s are fire.
Yeah, top cleats of the year so far.
We should probably go through and scan all the good cleats of the season and come up with like a top 5 of best cleats of the year.
Yeah.
Another show. Another day for another show.
Yeah, another day, another dollar. Browns, Broncos. Did you lock into that?
Hey, Broncos quietly 5 in a row. One of the hottest teams of football. Sean Payton and them boys been playing well. Okay. Russ, not bad.
Yeah.
Defense has stood up. What do you want me to tell you about the Broncos? They're 6-5.
Broncos country, let's ride.
There he is.
That's right. Look, salute to DJ Tommy Time on the 1s and 2s. That's him back there. You know what I mean? Let's ride. Yeah, they riding right now, dog. You can't even hate on them. What you got to say? They getting wins against. They taking out the trash against the Browns,
right?
And they also beating teams like the Chiefs, the Bills, and somebody else they beat for no reason at all.
They beat the Vikings too, or no? Vikings beat them. I don't remember.
I think they beat the Vikings.
They beat
Brad Williams in the crowd like a joker.
Yeah. That's right.
Hell yeah. So yeah, the Broncos on the map.
Yeah, they beat the Broncos by 1.
If it's a playoff game or a wild card game to go to the playoffs, I would love to see the Broncos. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're doing their thing right now.
The Browns down to their third string quarterback, PJ Walker. DTR got hurt, got blown up towards the end of the third quarter, didn't return. He said they're out with a concussion. He's out with a concussion. But the thing we always talk about, right? The Browns were a good quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender because of their defense, because of some of the skill players they have. We knew Deshaun Watson was not it from the jump. We knew, hey, something is not up here. Like, they need to get a good quarterback. Now they're 7-4. They're 7-4 now? Yeah, 7-4. Gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But a team that just has no juice whatsoever, in my opinion.
Nah, no juice at all. But while you were talking, though, I can't lie. While you were talking, I was just thinking, like, Sean McDermott, I'm not understanding. Like, because this game was a close game.
Right.
This game was won between the lines. This game was won, dare I say, with the brains of the organization that's making these plays and calling certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McDermott loses another one, another close one. Come on, my brothers and sisters. I know it's the Philadelphia Eagles. I know it, brother. I get it that they the best team in the league right now. But you saw the game I saw just now. A couple of different decisions. We could have used them. You know what I mean? Come on, Sean McDermott. I think it might be time for you, my brother, to sit your ass the hell back down and let somebody grab the reins of this Buffalo Bill organization.
What
were you saying?
What were you thinking about Joe Brady last couple games calling the offense? They had more than 500 yards of offense today.
They do, but that's the thing. Josh Allen was the number one quarterback in the league with Ken Dorsey. You know what I mean? I don't see the big difference that people seem to see. Like, I know I can see that when Josh doesn't throw interceptions, I see that they have success. This is another game. You see, no matter what the hell Joe Brady they're calling, you throw an interception in the other team red zone.
Yeah,
that's a direct line to 7 more points and more confidence for the other side. But you playing these games and y'all blaming, pointing fingers here and there, bro. I see the problem. You know what I mean? But hey, I can't say if nobody don't want to listen to it, I get it, bro. I'm just a guy from the ghetto talking about these folks, these millionaires making their money. But I see you, Sean McDermott, for who you is. I got homeboys like you. I know you.
Does he survive the season?
Look, man, it's according to Josh Allen. That's the thing. It's like Bill Belichick get all that credit for Tom Brady. Man, look at Bill Belichick now, man. The boy getting drugged.
Yeah.
The boy getting really spanked.
Like DeVito.
The boy lost to Tommy DeVito today, man. And we really talking about he the best coach in the world. Nah, best coach in the world gonna find a way to beat Tommy DeVito. If we just being frank. If I'm being frank and you being Tony, we can say the best coach in the history of the game can find a way to beat Brian Daboll and them boys. And they did not. Jalen Hyatt and them boys.
Yeah.
Come on. They're like, brother. These coaches get away with certain shit because the greatness of the people on their team. But I say some of these GMs need to look inside themselves and say, hey, man, I know stuff is going good right now, but do I have a fraud in the midst just getting away with these credits? Do I have a Steve Kerr in the midst coaching Steph Curry and Kevin Durant to championships whenever? I feel like, Tony, you could have coached Steph Curry and Klay Thompson for that one, them 2 championships. Mm-hmm. You could have coached them for that one, those 2. But we're gonna heap praise on Steve Kerr as if it's him. Oh, the genius. Nah, bro. I see through all y'all coaches. It's not genius. You align yourself with the right talent. sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you drop a play. Sometimes you get, you know what I mean. Your motivations get right, and you actually get a scheme together that's gonna work for the game. But some of these guys are absolute frauds, and I can see them just as the frauds in this flesh that they have right now.
Well said. Beautifully said.
Kinda.
No, it was. Chiefs 31, Raiders 17. Chiefs moved to 8-3. This is the first time in the last, I think I heard 3 games that the Chiefs scored a second half point.
Right.
A point in the second half. The Chiefs had not scored one in 3 straight games, which is insane to think because they won.
Right. I mean, just the Raiders.
They won 2 of the last 3 games, and they lost to the Broncos and didn't score a touchdown, I think. Once lost 17-9. But they continue to look good. Rashee Rice, 8 for 107 and a touchdown. Kelsey doing his thing. Pacheco doing his thing. Like, somehow, some way, with a team that's not as good as it was last year, with a team that wasn't as good as it was 2 years ago, the Chiefs
team with Marquez Valdez-Scantling out there just
dropping balls.
Like, bruh, that's another job me and you can both do. Marquez Valdez-Scantling the last couple of years. We can do that. Like,
I can drop the ball easy.
Right, give you one, and just Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's right there anyway. Come on, man.
Damn.
Right, that's kind of goofy too, bro. If you think about it, Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the world. Why the hell is he having them type of problems? Somebody in upstairs ain't. But we don't want to talk about. Hey, we ain't gonna say nothing about none of that. Speaking of that, let's go back to my bad. This is Sean McDermott, brother. Trent Sherfield is yet to make a play in one of these games. Y'all put a damn graphic behind him talking about we just signed Trent Sherfield this year. Whenever DeAndre Hopkins, y'all wasted this money on this man. That's a decision that should get you out of here, brother. I see you for who you are. I'm so sorry for derailing the show again. Fly Eagles fly.
Let's go real quick back to the Thanksgiving games. Couple quick ones. We had Packers Lions. Lions look like they can always play from behind. Packers just gave it to them.
Yeah, like, wow. It's like, at the end of the day, I see the Lions. I know that they can be who I think they are. I see it. I know I could touch it sometimes. But then you see them play like that on Thursday, and you're reminded, damn, are these the same old Lions? Are these Megatron's Lions from time to time? Once they get that little glitch out of their system, I think they'll be better, bro, because they made Jordan Love look like Drew
Aaron
Bledsoe.
Rodgers. Yeah. Right. They made Jordan Love look like Drew, like not only Drew Bledsoe, but also Aaron Rodgers. And it felt like the old Rams Jared Goff was still playing. Fumble, interception, costly fumble in his own end. Like, there's a lot of things that Jared Goff does well, getting the ball to the middle of the field, finding Amon-Ra St. Brown, a lot of good stuff. But you have to take the good with the bad with those turnovers that are super costly, that completely break your back in the middle of the game, where all of a sudden the game was up. I think it was like a 15-point swing, and he throws an interception or a fumble, blows the game open, and that was it. And it's like the Lions want to win close games against Dallas, against San Francisco, against Philadelphia to get to a Super Bowl. Those 3 teams are not going to make those same mistakes that you're going to make. So you have to do better than what you're doing to face those guys, because by transitive property, we're going to see Dallas play Philly. We're going to see Dallas play. We saw them play San Francisco. They got wiped. We're going to see San Francisco play Philly. Like, all these teams are going to play each other, and it feels like the Lions are just kind of out by themselves, saying, all right, we're going to just keep winning against the teams that we're playing against in kind of a bad division. But when it comes to you're going to play one of these big boy teams, you can't make silly mistakes like that.
Absolutely not. Perfectly worded, perfectly alley-ooped off the glass. You dunked it in. Moving on. Dolphins versus Jets. Holy moly. That game was a lot to behold, in my opinion. First off, a chunk of skin came out to an arm.
You saw
that? That was, I was just like, wow. Did I see this or did I see this?
Yeah, it was white so too gross. On the bottom. I don't know if that was bone. I don't know if it was muscle. I didn't pay attention in biology. It looked like white.
My boy got up and kept it moving, like with the braids, and looking like Kevin Gates. Like, salute the Tua, man. I see you, dog.
I got Tua phones, one for the plug and one
for Tyreek, one for Jalen. Damn it! I think I thought that Boyle would look a little different. And to me, that just proves that maybe Zach Wilson isn't the problem that we think he is. I think some of that line work, some of that, I'm not
Their
sure,
line was
but
beat. Their line was beat because they've lost Mekhi Becton. They've lost a couple guys in that interior line where their line is not good. It used to be good, and now it's not good. But at least Garrett Wilson got some love. Caught a touchdown.
At the end, at the end, he got the garbage love, but love is love. You know what I mean?
Love, right? Love is
17
love.
points in fantasy, 17 points. You know what I mean?
Do it. That'll do it. It's a take out the trash game, right? Good defense. You're playing against a good defense. That's probably one of the better defenses you're going to face outside of some of the teams in the NFC. But as far as the Dolphins in the AFC, that's a prime defense. And they scored 34 points, obviously had the pick six, which was just a chef's kiss to what the Jets season has been. They get a pick. They throw a Hail Mary. All of a sudden, Javon Holland's going 99 the other way. And then he broke down Tim Boyle at the end. He said, ah! And Tim Boyle was like, ah!
That was beautiful, dog.
It was over.
And that game was the Jets defense, man. Like, I always stand an ovation for the Jets defense, dog. Because they still keep these guys in these games for somehow, some way. They're gonna keep them in there, and it's just they cannot get the production from the offense ever that when they need it in timely fashion. Like, and of course we know this. Of course, we're just talking about the Jets, but for Jet fans that haven't given up on the season yet and was like, nah, boy, you might
We still got it.
You know what I mean? I know that was a little rough to watch because your defense can't be this great for like a lot of years in a row. You're going to start having to pay all these people soon. So while they got this window, it's tough to see them be that good matched to that. You rewarded your defense, stellar defense. You get first half stellar defense they played. You rewarded them with with a pick six the other way, 100 yards, bro. And now they got to come out and clean that up at the halftime. It's like, man, to be a New York Jet defender, I know it's probably frustrating, man. My heart goes out to y'all, brothers. Salute, man. Y'all getting money though, so I know this don't mean nothing to
y'all. Two other quick games we'll wrap up quickly. Fire alarm. Yeah, that's what happened in Red Zone today. Scott Hansen was like, we got to evacuate the building. I'll let you know if we're straight. I don't know. He said they were all good. He beat the Commies 45-10. DeRon Bland, stand up.
You feel me?
5 sixes in a season is like historic. There's nothing else to say. Like, my boy took that shit to the house easy. Dak looked good.
Yeah, he looked good, bro. Can't hate on him.
It's the part of the season where he's the MVP and then very quickly shows you why he's not the MVP in the next 2 or 3 games, which we'll see right now. And then 49ers beat the Seahawks 31-13. I mean, but what else are we going to say about the Seahawks? Dead in the water.
Right. That's exactly. We can say the same thing every week about the Seahawks. That Gino wrote back finally. All the jokes. Insert joke here. Right. Because I don't believe in it. The same way you feel about the Seahawks, I feel about the ass now. I don't have no faith in them.
It's just nothing. Reason.
They didn't even do nothing wrong to me or nothing. It's like
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of them. There's just nothing you can do. You can wear the electric green jerseys. You can have DK. Right. You can have all this cool stuff. At the end of the day, I know you guys are trash. I'm sorry. And Seahawks fans got me when we posted that thing about the Seahawks not being good and being the worst team to be in a division top spot. Bro. I was right then and I'm right now. They're not good. They're trash. I'm sorry. 49ers getting hot at the right time, though.
49ers look like they got their eyes on that SB. That DL. You feel me? D Lombardi. Crazy wild first name, but Lombardi trophy is on their brain. You did.
It's going to be a good race out at the end for the NFC because Dallas is looking good. Philly, we just saw one, a tough-ass game. And 49ers, again, all 3 teams play. Well, Philly plays San Francisco and Dallas coming up, which should be a couple good games in a row. But anything you got tonight? I know we usually give one pick for the people. Bruh. Just a little something. We have a little.
And by the way, I've been on fire. I'm talking about I've been on 100% fire.
That's right.
Lately. Like, let's see. Ah, man, this is a juice. I feel the juice, but I'm not 100% confident in Juice because my brother's hurt right now. He got a little knee ball going on. But Jalen Guyton, I don't know. People have been telling me to listen out for him. They're telling me he's gonna get at least 2.5 catches tonight. That's the word through the grapevine.
Interesting.
In the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. You feel me?
They were talking about
on the bat phone as well.
On the phone, they said Jalen Guyton over 2.5 catches.
The lines are buzzing right now. So. Now, barring injury, because he been hurt all week. I think it's been a groin or a knee. But yeah, word in the streets. And shouts out to everybody who got houses. You know what I mean? The cashing on them houses that I gave out last week.
That's right.
We've been giving away a lot of money on this show. So salute to everybody in the chat, man. Benjamin Rose, Jason Robinson, Anastasia Williams, Cloud Feet Creation, Jorge Bergado, Jimmy Herbervogel again.
We'll get Jimmy's name right one of these days, I promise you.
Right. Cody Smithing, the man, Paul Davey. What's happening? Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all for pulling up on the kids and seeing my heart ripped out of my chest and put instantly back in it because we got the W.
That's right. One side of you.
Right.
One side of
I'm half empty. The empty side still hurts and it bleeds deep for Sean McDermott to get the hell up out of Dodge.
We love you guys. Now. We appreciate you guys. Next week, we're back. Fire alarms are on. That means we're out. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. We love you. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Peace.